What's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. We are back this week with another amazing dessert recipe. Today we are doing a creamy custard flan recipe. This dessert is seriously one of the creamiest desserts that I have ever had, and the best part is it only requires 4 simple ingredients. These ingredients you probably already have laying around in your house. Put them all in your blender and go ahead and blend them up. Now, if you don't have a blender, that's okay. You can always whisk them together with a hand whisker or a hand mixer. Let's go ahead and get started. For this recipe, you are going to need 5 eggs, vanilla, half and half, and milk. You can use 2% milk. I'm using whole milk. That's just what I have on hand. And then you will also need a sweetened condensed milk. All right, let's go ahead and add this all to my blender. So I'm gonna go ahead and crack my eggs first. Okay, so now that we've cracked our 5 eggs into the blender, I'm gonna do 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Next, we are gonna do our milk. Now, if you're using whole milk, you could just do 3 cups of whole milk. I do have half and half, so I'm gonna do 2 cups of half and half, 1 cup of whole milk. The half and half, or like a heavy cream, will just make this recipe even creamier. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with 1 cup of whole milk. And again, you're just throwing all of this right into your blender. This recipe could not get any simpler. 2 cups of half and half. And then we are going to go ahead and go in with 1 can of sweetened condensed milk. All right, we're gonna add the sweetened condensed milk to the blender. Once we have all of our ingredients in the blender, we're gonna go ahead and just blend that up until it is all combined and smooth. Next, you're gonna grab a 9x9 baking dish and you are going to grease it with just any type of, go ahead and pour the entire mixture from the blender into your greased 9x9 baking dish. All right, you guys. Next, you're gonna stick this in your preheated oven at 350 for 45 minutes to an hour. Every oven is different, and I've noticed that sometimes like baking at home or baking at my mom's, my same exact recipe will just cook a little bit different. So make sure that you guys check it. You want it to be firm but jiggly, so almost like Jell-O. You don't want it to be hard because then it won't have that really creamy texture. So you definitely want to make sure that it is still kind of jiggly, like I said, like Jell-O. But when you stick a knife through it, it comes out with just a little bit. So mine has been cooking for exactly 45 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and grab it out of the oven and see how it is. We'll check and see if it's done, and then I'll show you guys what it should look like when it's all through. So this is what it looks like when it's all done. This is actually perfect. So when I stick my knife in, the knife comes out wet, but it's not dirty. And then when you kind of like move the tray, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's shaking almost as like Jello would. So that is how you want it. The top is nice and golden brown. So now that our custard is ready, we are going to let this cool completely. This next step is optional, but it is highly recommended. Once it has cooled, I love to spread some dulce de leche over the top. This just truly makes it even creamier and so delicious. You can find dulce de leche at your regular grocery store, just down the baking aisle. It usually comes in a can. This is actually from Argentina. I had a family member go to Argentina and bring this back for us, so I am really excited to put this over our flan today. But like I said, you can find dulce de leche just in your regular grocery store. Again, this step is optional, but I definitely recommend it. And something else that is so tasty to put over the top is some whipped cream. So once this has cooled, I'm gonna spread my dulce de leche over the top, and I'm going to pop this in the fridge for 6 hours to overnight. The longer that this stays in the fridge, actually the better it gets. The more dulce de leche, the better, in my opinion. You're gonna evenly spread the dulce de leche over the top and then put it in the fridge. All right, you guys, this dessert truly is amazing. The creamy custard paired with the creamy and rich dulce de leche really makes for the best combination. And I'm pretty sure it only took me 5 minutes to put together. I really hope that you guys give it a try. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Don't forget to like this video. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss future content. See you guys next time.